Hi, I'm Helena Blackwell, and you've just entered the channel where mysteries, science, and the unexplained collide in ways that will leave you speechless. Today, we're uncovering something so mind-blowing, you'll wonder how it's even possible. But here's the deal. These mysteries wait for no one. If you don't subscribe and turn on the notification bell right now, you risk missing out on the secrets everyone will be talking about. Don't let the answers slip away. Join us now, because here the mystery never stops. Today, I want you to imagine something for a moment. What if time isn't what we think it is? What if the past, present, and future were all happening at the same time? Sounds crazy, doesn't it? But get ready for a journey that will blow your mind, because in today's video, we're diving into theories that suggest the future has already happened and what that means for how we live our lives. But here's a heads up. These mysteries won't wait for anyone. So, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications, because you won't want to miss the secrets we're about to reveal. Now tell me, are you ready to question everything you know about time? Then, let's get started. Let's begin with an idea that's going to twist your mind. What you understand as now might not be as absolute as it seems. Let me explain. When you look at a clock, it feels like we're all living in the same moment, right? But what if I told you that, on the grand scale of the universe, the concept of now doesn't actually exist? Imagine two people, each in a different part of the galaxy, observing an event on Earth. Depending on their distance and speed, what one sees as the present, the other might see as the past, or even the future. This idea, known as the relativity of time, is one of the most mind-blowing discoveries in modern physics. Time, then, might be an illusion created by our minds to organize reality. Are we ready to let go of this comforting idea and accept that time isn't what it seems? Hold on to that thought for a moment, because what's coming next is going to make things even stranger. Today, I want you to imagine something for a moment. What if time isn't what we think it is? What if the past, present, and future are happening all at once? Sounds crazy, right? But get ready for a mind-bending journey, because in today's video, we're diving into theories that suggest the future has already happened and what that means for how we live our lives. But here's a heads up. These mysteries won't wait for anyone. So, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because you won't want to miss the secrets we're about to uncover. Now tell me, are you ready to question everything you think you know about time? Let's get started. Let's begin with an idea that's going to twist your mind. What you understand as now might not be as absolute as it seems. Let me explain. When you look at a clock, it feels like we're all living in the same moment, right? But what if I told you that on a universal scale, the concept of now doesn't actually exist? Picture two people, each on opposite ends of the galaxy, observing an event on Earth. Depending on their distance and how fast they're moving, what one sees as the present, the other might see as the past or even the future. This mind-blowing concept, known as the relativity of time, is one of the most astonishing discoveries in modern physics. Time, then, might just be an illusion created by our minds to organize reality. Are we ready to let go of this comforting idea and accept that time isn't what it seems? Hold on to that thought for a moment, because what comes next will make things even stranger. Now pay close attention here. If you thought the block universe theory was strange, just wait until you hear about the quantum realm. In the world of subatomic particles, the rules that govern the universe as we know it simply don't apply. At T, the quantum level, particles can exist in two places at once, teleport, and even move backward in time. It's as if these particles completely disregard the rules of linear time. And that raises an important question. Is time, as we know it, just a limitation of our macroscopic world? In the quantum world, time might be something entirely different, perhaps even irrelevant. It's almost as if the future, the past, and the present are all blended together in this bizarre realm. And this idea brings us to the most important question. If quantum time isn't linear, what does that mean for us? Could we have more control over the future than we ever imagined? Let's dive into this right after this. Well, with so many fascinating ideas about time, an inevitable question arises. Which of these theories is the most accurate? Is time a three-dimensional block where everything is already determined? Or is it an illusion, as many physicists suggest? On one hand, we have Einstein's general relativity, which describes time as a continuous and flexible dimension. According to it, gravity can bend and distort time, as seen near black holes. On the other hand, we have quantum mechanics, which reveals that particle behavior can be completely unpredictable, even defying the concept of linear time. It's as if we're trying to solve a cosmic puzzle with pieces from two entirely different worlds. Scientists are still working to unify these theories into something called quantum gravity, which might hold the key to understanding what time truly is. But while they haven't reached a definitive answer yet, that leaves room for us to imagine and explore. And what comes next might be the strangest part of this journey. In the quantum world, there's something called quantum tunneling. It's as if particles have the ability to pass through barriers that, in the macroscopic world, would be impossible to overcome. This isn't just theory, it's been observed in laboratories. Now, think about what that means. If particles can ignore physical barriers, could something similar happen with time? Is it possible to jump into the future or even the past? Well, this opens the door to wild but fascinating theories about time travel and how the future might already be unfolding as we speak. And that brings us to the next big question. Does the future actually happen, or is it just a projection of our minds? Let's find out. Now comes the question many of you are probably asking. Does the future actually happen? Does it already exist as something concrete? Or is it just a construct of our minds as we navigate through time? According to the block universe theory, the future is already there, waiting to be seen, just like the past and present. But this raises important questions. If the future already exists, do we have any control over it? Or are we simply following a path that's already defined? Some scientists argue that everything is inevitable, while others believe the future is just a series of possibilities shaped by the choices we make now. To understand this, we need to explore a key concept about time: the arrow of time. The arrow of time is an idea rooted in thermodynamics, a branch of physics that studies how energy and matter interact. It states that time appears to flow in one direction, from the past to the future, because of entropy. Simply put, the universe always shifts from a state of order to disorder. It's like an ice cube melting. You never see a glass of water spontaneously reform into a perfect ice cube. That's entropy in action, and it's what gives time its arrow a unique direction. But does this mean the future is fixed? Not necessarily. While entropy gives us a clear direction, it doesn't determine exactly what will happen. This leaves room for something we'll explore further: the idea that our choices can shape the future, even if it already seems to exist. If the block universe theory is true, the future is as real as the present and the past. It's like a map where every destination already exists. We just haven't reached it yet. But this brings up an important question. If the future is already there, does that mean it's unchangeable? Are we merely following a cosmic script, or can we alter events that haven't happened yet? If the future truly exists, it raises the most important question of all. Can we change it? Or are we simply following a predetermined path we cannot escape? According to some interpretations of quantum mechanics, our choices create new branches, in time, generating different possible futures. It's as if every decision we make opens a new door to a parallel reality. On the other hand, other theories suggest the future is already written, like a movie you're simply watching. In that case, even if you think you're making choices, the final outcome would always be the same. Which of these ideas makes more sense to you? In the end, we may never know for sure if the future is completely fixed or flexible. But what truly matters is how we choose to live in the present, because in some way, it's shaping what comes next. Get ready to uncover the deepest mysteries and journey through the world's best-kept secrets. I'm Helena Blackwell, and together, we'll explore the unknown.